Hello viewers and welcome to the brand new series that I'm calling BRS Talks PlayStation. So without further ado, let's roll the titles! Hello and welcome viewers to a BRS Talks PlayStation. In this episode we are talking about the PS5 controller. And yes, I know that the pictures came out last Tuesday, but when the pictures did come out I was busy recording the Easter videos for the Easter weekend that's just gone. So now we are talking about the PS5 controller 1 week after the pictures were revealed. But before I talk about the PS5 controller, I've got a few controllers here. We've got the PSP Go and the PS Vita. So if we can compare that controller to these controllers and on the go consoles. So up first is the DualShock 3, which is 14 years old this year. It is very basic right now. Got the select and start buttons, which were there from all the way to the DualShock 1. Got the PS logo button there. Got the two analog sticks. You've got the up, down, right and left buttons there. You've got the triangle, square, cross, circle buttons there, all coloured. Sony logo. You've got 1, 2, 3 or 4 there, which tells you which player you are in the game. You've got the R1 and 2 buttons and the L1 and L2 buttons there. So that pretty much is the DualShock 3. The DualShock 4, which Sony is still using now, has a light bar on top and at the back of the controller, and got this touch bar as well, which you can use as a mouse if you're on the internet. You can use it in some games as well. Got share and option buttons, and yes, Xbox have now copied the share button off the DualShock 4, but Sony, being very clever, have updated that button on the PS5 controller. They've called it the create button, and it does more stuff than share. It creates stuff as well, and so much more, but Sony has yet to reveal that. Got two analog sticks again. You've got the up, down, right and left buttons there. You've got the triangle, square, cross, circle buttons there in colour. You've got the speaker there. You've got the headphone jack there. You've got the R1, R2 buttons again, and the L1 and L2 buttons there. And that's basically it for the DualShock 4. Now the PS5 controller uses the same buttons as the PSP and PS Vita, because the triangle, square, cross and circle buttons are in white on these. Handheld consoles, so yeah. That's all I'm going to talk about these, because everything else is irrelevant on them. And then we've got the Xbox controller, which is very different to the DualShock 4. The Xbox has got a button, that's the home button. You've got two analog sticks which are in, well that one's in a different position, because that's there, and then the up, down, left and right buttons is there. So you've got the option button there. Don't really know what that is, because I haven't had this controller very long, and I don't really use it. I use this to play it on the Xbox, because the DualShock 4 controller just feels nice in the hand and more comfortable than the Xbox One controller. Got the Y, B, X and A, which is very confusing. And we've got the left right buttons there. So I'd say that the Xbox controller is more basic than the DualShock 4, and it looks very simple. But if you haven't used it before, but the DualShock 4 looks like there's more there because of the touch bar, which I really like. But moving on to the PS5 controller. Now, it is Sony's first controller to have a two-tone colour, a black and white. And it's the first time that the circle, cross, square and triangle buttons are in white. Unlike the DualShock 4, 3, 2 and 1, which have all been coloured in by blue, pink, green and red. And the touch bar on the PS5 is slightly bigger, it's more curved. Light bar is now on the sides, which means that it's no more needed on the top and on the back of the controller. The handles are more curved, and these rounded bits are no longer there, it just comes across just like an Xbox One controller. So as I said previously, the PS5 controller's got a create button now, not called a share button anymore, but all the other buttons are still there. The options button, the cross, triangle, square and circle, left, right, up and down buttons, the L1 and L2 and R1 and R2 buttons are still there. So basically it's the same controller, just been redesigned slightly, but people are now saying it looks more like the Xbox One controller than a DualShock controller, but it's not a DualShock anymore, it's a DualSense controller for the PS5. So yeah, and other people have been asking if the buttons on the PS5 light up, but I doubt that they will light up, because that will just waste more battery life of the controller. And Sony did say that they are trying to make the battery life last a lot longer than the DualShock 4. And they also said they want to keep the controller light as well, lighter than the Xbox One controller, because as you all know, the Xbox One controller runs on batteries. Unlike the DualShock 4 and 3, it's got a rechargeable battery inside of it, built in, which means when it runs out, you just plug it into your console and the console charges the controller up. It's that simple, really. But the question is, what do you think to the PS5 controller? Do you like the design? Do you hate it? Do you like it? Or aren't you bothered about it? Are you excited about the new change? And are you curious about what the PS5 console will look like? Because it might be a black and white console. It might be half and half. Like for the PS4 for instance. Half of it might be white and half of it might be black, with the PS logo in the middle. Both of them to make it visible, because you can't really see the PS button on the controller. I wish they'd made it white so you could see where it is, because just picture this having a black PS logo. It doesn't make sense. And even the Xbox One controller logo lights up when you're using it. So why doesn't Sony do that to the PS logo? Make it light up. But it might, but it might not, because the picture shows the light bar lights on, so because it shows the light bar as blue. So, which means that the PS logo won't light up, but then again it might, but it's a very unlikely thing, unfortunately. But that's about it, really. And what are my thoughts about the PS5 controller? Well, I think it's different. I wasn't expecting Sony to do something that extreme, given that Microsoft haven't changed their Xbox controller. They've only added one button, and that's it. It's basically the same as the Xbox One controller. So people were like expecting Sony to do the same, which they haven't. They've completely redesigned the controller. But change could be a good thing, because the DualShock has remained the same since launch back in 1995. So who knows? This controller might be the best PlayStation controller ever in the 25 years that Sony have been bringing out these consoles. So you can guarantee that I'll be reviewing the PS5 controller when Sony launches it, hopefully in November. And I think it's a great controller. I just wish that it was fully black, because it's going to look maybe a bit daft with my unit, because my unit's all white. That's why I get black consoles and not white ones. But I believe that this controller could be the best controller ever. But at the moment, DualShock 4 is the best controller so far in the gaming world. But that is it for me until Saturday, when I have a new video on for you all. But what did you think to this episode? Do you want me to make more BRS Talks PlayStation? And give me ideas what you want me to talk about next in the next episode, if there is one. But I'm not 100% sure there will be yet. But give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, family, work friends, people you hate too. Everyone can watch these videos. And if you hit subscribe right here, you'll be doing me a great favour, and you can even watch another video here or even here. So, until next time, goodbye for now.